Alright guys, I'm back. This is about the speakers. I'm going to tell you a little bit what I did here. And something that I was a little wrong about that I'm going to tell you how to fix. Let me tell you what I did here. It's pretty cool. I don't know if I'd recommend doing this yourself. I did a lot of research on YouTube. I mean, you gotta like look, just search and search. Like for instance, I put the in-dash, the Sony in-dash myself, and you'd think it's hard. It's not, but you know, I look up replacing front speakers, and I replace those, and this pops right out. They're all clips. It's not screwed in, and you kind of wedge it out and pop it out. And there's a guy on there doing it, and I watched him do that. And then I looked up stereo removal, and it tells you how to take this frame out. But it took me friggin' 2 days. I mean, I understand why those guys get money. I didn't screw up, and I took my time, and I did it right. But if you want pictures, I can send them to you. Just email me. My friggin' dashboard was apart, but no big deal. Anyways, first thing, I bought this Sony because I wanted my iPod. I know they all have iPod things, but I figured Sony and Sony. Having second thoughts. I had a choice between... I just velcroed that on. I had a choice between being able to plug the iPod in and also having the face comes down and the CD comes out, or they make it where the iPod stays in there. And I thought, well, I'm going to be playing CDs too. Well, you know what? I don't. So I kind of wish I bought the one where it sits inside there, but it's up to you. Sony's good. It works fine. I don't know if I'd change brands. I don't know. I had Sony before and I liked it. But the hard part was, you pull all this up right here, and it all unclips. It's not hard. I mean, I could almost do it right now with my fingers, but it really just it pops up, and you get it all out in the carpet. I pulled the carpet up, and I ran the speaker wires. I put an amp under my seat, and I ran the speaker wires all under the carpet, and I popped them through a little hole underneath here, and I pulled all the wires first, and then of course I hooked the amp up last. I spun it and hooked the speaker wires the way I did it, and then I put a bazooka on the back. I kind of did a little overkill. I bought some Sony tweeters and drilled the holes and put the tweeters in. The way I've got this hooked up, the front speakers I put in 4-inch. That popped up. It didn't come with them. It came with a shitty regular RAM stereo. I'm running those speakers and these back tweeters off of the in-dash. And the amp, I'm running all 4 speakers off of one channel and the sub off the other channel. It's a 4-channel amp. And it's a 500 watt Kenwood that I had for my boat. I've got a really nice boat, and I replaced the amps in it. And this was one I had sitting around that I figured I'll buy another one. They're only like $100. So, I mean, only, but you know, it's not like it's, you know, $1,000. It's $100. You can get a brand new friggin' amp. But so that's an older amp right now. It's a 500 watt. It kicks, and I turn it up for you now, but you're not going to be able to tell. So anyways, so then I bought these back speakers. Are Infinities. They're the 5-inch, 5 1/4, whatever, coaxials. They sound really good. And then I went with a Kappa series 6x9s up front. And I did some research in Kappa versus reference on Infinities. I was going to go with JBLs too. I didn't know what I wanted, but I figured Infinity always has a pretty good sound to them. And so they say the Kappas can handle more power, and they're a little stronger punch, and the references are more for a person that just wants to sit back and listen to like kind of Beethoven. I don't know, but if you want to jam AC/DC, you might want to go with the Kappas. But what I'm doing here is I'm telling you a little bit of a mistake I made. Remember in the other video, I told you that I bought the crappy Boss, and they were only $30 now because I wanted to see if the 6x9s not shallow would fit. And oh, Jeep, right? It's my 79. Had it for years. 79. It's got the original Jeep 305 in it. I know you're looking, so I might as well show you. Because if you're thinking about putting your stereo in yourself, I had that done. I didn't do it myself. I'm not a mechanic. But it's got the side pipes. It's nice. Instead of a motorcycle, instead of killing myself. Anyways, these are a little different on the back. If you look at these new Kappa series I got, they're wider. Let me put you down for a second so I can show you what I mean here. But it was fixable. This has got a wider round here. So when I go to put them in, it's got a strong friggin' magnet too, man. It didn't want to go in the hole. And I was like, shit, what am I gonna do? Well, remember on the other video, I took the old sleeve from, or the whatever, the spacer or whatever, from the original Rams. So put that on, and then the Kappas came with one. So I doubled them up. And that's probably not the way I'm going to do it. I have to think about how I did the other side so these match up nice. But now, with this spacer, the double spacing, it works. It sits far enough out, and the door panel goes over it. There's like this much space in the door panel. So when I was just putting the door panel on, I was like, shit, I don't know if this thing's going to fit, and am I going to have to send these things back? But no, the door panel fit over it. So with a double spacer, or if you want to make your own spacer. But these two together, it brings out the speaker far enough. Not because the magnet is touching anything back here. It's because the way they design these, the hole's not wide enough. So, but with the spacer, it sits it out just enough, and it's tight. And as obviously you can see, and you can tell that I didn't do anything wrong in the last video. So that's really what I wanted to tell you. So before you just assume that the 699 not shallow mount is going to fit, it does fit depth-wise, but the wideness, again, the other ones are skinny going in, but with a double, it works. All right, guys, if you have any questions, just email me. I told you my name's Miles. It's tincap@comcast.net. And I can send you pictures of when I took it apart also. All right, guys, see you.